Welcome back to my YouTube channel Medical Classes by Dr. Srinidhi Kumar Acharya. Don't forget to subscribe my channel and also please give your valuable comments. You can also visit my playlist. In the playlist, I have given almost all the topics in a very systematic order so that it is quite convenient for the study purpose. My dear friends, today I will have a different type of explanation for you. Few days back I have posted a video on the importance of the Tulsi, and a request was to explain the Tulsi Jalandara Katha. Now we know that in Ayurveda we have got so many mythological stories because Ayurveda is very closely related to the Vedas, and also therefore we find so many mythological explanations. It may be a story of Chavana Rishi, story of Ashwini Devatas, story of Kashyapa, etc. There are or story of the Bhrigu Vamsha, which is related to Kashyapa Samhita. We have got multiple such stories. So I thought, why can't we have a session to discuss all these mythological stories, and later onwards we will have a scientific explanation for decoding the truth which is hidden in that particular mythological story. So in this series, today I will going to explain the story of Tulsi. We know that Osinum Sanctum is a very holy plant for us, herb for us. And religiously also Tulsi is considered as a Apeta Rakshasi. And it is very holy herb for all the Hindus, all the mankind. Because it is considered as holy because it contains immense medicinal properties. And it has got its impact on the psychology of the person. It has got impacts on prevention of so many infectious disorders. It is a disinfectant and so many other stress reliever. So many other multiple benefits are there for the Tulsi. Now today we will have a short story on how this Tulsi come to earth and what is the story behind that. This particular story which is explained in the context of the Tulsi has been explained in Vishnu Purana and as well as Padma Purana. We know that the Puranas used to narrate the truth, hidden truth, by the help of the stories so that the common people can understand. So therefore, some degree of exaggeration and some degree of imagination is quite possible there. But what is important is we need to understand the ultimate truth and the hidden message which is given in that. So in this case, we need to understand the importance of the Tulsi, importance of medicinal properties of the Tulsi in the day-to-day practice. So let us start with the story. In olden days, according to Vishnu Purana and Padma Purana, so there was a king, a Rakshasa king, who is called as Kalanemi. There was a king who is called as Kalanemi. He is a Rakshasa king. And he has got a beautiful daughter who is called as Vrinda Devi. Her name is Vrinda Devi. Now Vrinda Devi is very interested in worshipping the Vishnu, and she is Maha Vishnu devotee. Always she used to worship the Vishnu in her palace, and her father Kalanemi, as he being a Rakshasa, he is not much convinced by her daughter's behavior, because Rakshasas usually they believe in Shiva and or Tamas or Shiva. So therefore they always hate Mahavishnu. We always hate the Vishnu. Therefore he is not much impressed or convinced by her daughter's this particular behavior. Anyway, she cannot say anything to her daughter because she is very lovable to him. So what King Kalanemi thought is, I have to marry this particular daughter, my daughter, to someone who is very brave. In that time, he found a person who is very brave and also Tejomaya and Yashomaya. His name is Jalandara. Now, why this Jalandara name came to him and who is Jalandara, that is also very interesting. Once what happened according to the Purana is, Lord Parameshwara got angry with Devendra for his some behavior. So due to this particular angry, So Shiva was ready to burn Indra by opening his third eye. So when he is about to burn Indra by opening his third eye, the Rishi Gautama Maharshi came there and he prevented Lord Shiva by doing so. So then the angriness or angry part of Lord Shiva, which was supposed to burn Indra, was taken away by the Lord Maharshi, and it was made, or it was made to get immersed in ocean, Samudra. Because it is Tejomaya, it is the Krodagni of Lord Shiva, which was very, very terrible. So it cannot be subsided by any other substances. So it has been made immersed in the ocean. The area where this particular Krodagni was made immersed in the ocean, from that part, a beautiful, brave and good looking and as well as a very handsome boy come out. And his name was Jalandara. As he is get up from the Jala of the ocean, he is called as Jalandara. So now this Jalandara become a young man, and now he is considered as he is containing the part of Maheshwara, because he is actually produced from the Krodagni of the Maheshwara. So he is also adoring the properties, some of the capacity and properties of Maheshwara. So he becomes very, very powerful. He becomes very, very powerful. So this being the case, he was untouchable by everybody, and he was so brave, and his yashas and tejas was spread in all over the country and also all over the world. And he also threatened the Devaloka. So now Kalanemi, the father of Vrunda Devi, he fixed Jalandhara as the right husband for Vrunda Devi, and he married. Now Vrunda Devi married to Jalandhara under the guidance of Kalanemi. So now Jalandhara and Vrunda Devi, they are husband and wife. Meantime, we know that what is the nature of Vrunda Devi. Vrunda Devi is a great worshipper of Mahavishnu. She has developed a separate temple inside her palace for worshipping the Vishnu, which was not liked by his father. So now she is already the great devotee of the Vishnu, and Vishnu has got his kripa on, has got his mercy and kripa on this Vrunda Devi. This being the case, Jalandhara became more powerful, and he now conquered all the three worlds, and even the Devaloka is also under the threat. So this being the case, all the Devatas now first they went to Parameshwara. So we have to attack Jalandhara. He is very powerful, but we cannot do that. We need your help. This is what they told to Parameshwara. But Parameshwara told, it is not possible because he is born from my Amsha only. Therefore, I cannot do anything. You can go and ask. You can go and ask Mahavishnu. So this being the case, they went to the Mahavishnu. Mahavishnu told, Jalandhara is produced from Amsha of Parameshwara, so I cannot touch him. Moreover, his wife is Vrunda Devi. She is a great worshipper of Mahavishnu. That is my great worshipper. So I cannot cheat my devotee. So it is not possible because the Jalandhara's power is doubled by her Pativritya nature of this Vrunda Devi. So Vishnu also refused, I cannot do anything. So this being the case, now Devatas are worried, and that time the Lord, that time the Narada Maharshi met Devendra. So Narada Maharshi told, now it is impossible to stop this Jalandhara. He is now developing dangerously and also become a great threat for all of us. We have to control him by one or the other way, but there is no way out. Then Narada told, we have to use weakness of Jalandhara to kill him or to prevent him. Jalandhara, as he is born from the Krodha Amsha of Parameshwara, he is full of Tamoguna. So therefore, he has got angry. Okay, so he is very angry by a very small stimulation also. So we have to make use of this weakness, as he is Tamoguna Pradhana. Although he is produced from Parameshwara, the Daivi gunas are less with him and Asuri gunas are more. Now Narada told that I will do a plan. Then Narada went to Jalandara and told Jalandara that, see, you are born from the Amsha of Parameshwara, you are unstoppable in this universe, but can you observe one thing? The Parameshwara's wife Parvati Devi is there in Kailasa, and you don't know her beauty, and you will be mesmerized by seeing her. Actually, she is staying with Maheshwara or Parameshwara in Kailasa, but you are the more powerful man than Parameshwara, so she has to be there with you. She is such a beautiful lady. So like that, Narada made a plan, and he put a seed of this Asha or Kama on the mindset of Jalandara. Now Jalandara was mesmerized by Narada's explanation regarding the beauty of Parvati. So he went to Kailasa to look her. So when he entered inside Kailasa into the Antapura of Parvati, he changed his dress, that means changed his rupa, and he pretended like Parameshwara. So he went in a rupa of Parameshwara inside the Antapura of Parvati. But Parvati being a great god, and she understood, this is not my husband, this is not Parameshwara, this is definitely Jalandara. Now after looking Parvati, Jalandhara was totally mesmerized and he lost all the control. And he was now very, very eager to take away Parvati to his Antapura or his palace. But Parvati refused, and Parvati made him realize that you are born from the Amsha of Parameshwara. I am Parameshwara's wife, so therefore I will be in a place of mother for you. So you cannot do these things to your mother. But still, you can say insulted or now totally mentally disturbed Jalandhara was not ready to accept her Upadesha. He is now forcefully trying to pull her and to take her to his palace. That time Parvati was transformed herself into the Rupa of the Kali, and she made Jalandhara to run away. That time Parvati was very angry and she gave a curse to Jalandhara. You, by cheating, that means by disguising your original Rupa, original form, you came inside my Antapura in the Rupa of Parameshwara, in the Rupa of the Parameshwara. Similarly, for your wife who is very much Pativrata, for her Antapura also somebody will come in your form, that means in Jalandhara's Rupa, and going to disturb her life. This was a curse given by Parvati to Jalandhara. But Jalandhara was unchanged by all these things because he thought he himself is the powerful person in the world, and he thought that he is above the three Murtis. So he again, after that, the Kali being after looking at the Kali avatara, he get back from them and come back to his original hometown. By that time, this news was known to everybody, and even Vrindadevi also come to know that his husband is desperately wanting the Parvati Devi, who is Jagannatha. She also tried to convince him, give the Upadesha, but he was not in that mood. He was not in that mood. And now he thought that by any means I have to get this Parvati Devi as my wife. Then he thought that I will go and fight with Parameshwara. I will go and fight with Parameshwara, and I will take this Parvati Devi forcefully to my palace. He told this to Vrindadevi. Vrindadevi told, my lord, don't do this. This will lead to your destruction completely, and this is unethical. This is adharma. Don't do this. But Jalandhara was not in a mood to listen her. But he is ready, and he is getting into the Kailasa to fight with Parameshwara. Now what happens? When her husband goes to fight with Parameshwara, Vrindadevi is worried. And she knows that Parameshwara will going to definitely kill this person because he is a god. This poor Jalandhara don't know. Now Vrunda Devi made a determination and she started doing a puja in her Antapura Mandira, that till my husband come back after defeating Parameshwara successfully, I will not get away from this place. I will be involved in total Vishnu puja. By doing this sankalpa, so she will sit in front of the Vishnu and start puja. Now what happens? Jalandhara went to Kailasa to fight with Parameshwara. The fight begins. As the fight is going on, it was found that Jalandhara's power is going on increasing and Parameshwara is getting back. He is on the lower hand. Now all the devatas, including Vishnu and Rishis, everybody was worried because Jalandhara is now supposed to defeat the Parameshwara. Which should not happen. So this being the case, now devatas, they went to Mahavishnu. So what to do this for? Then Mahavishnu told, I cannot do anything. All the power that Jalandhara is getting, that is only and only because of the Vishnu puja that his wife is doing. She is a great Pativrata. She is a great devotee. I cannot do anything in this case. But still, something has to happen. Otherwise, definitely, Jalandhara would have been finished Parameshwara. This cannot happen. Then it will go and affect the whole universe. Then Naradas and so many other munis, they requested Mahavishnu to do something. So then, bounded by their request, although Vishnu is not interested to do that, Vishnu will do a plan. So what he will do is, he will transform his Rupa into the form of Jalandhara. It is Vishnu only. Now he is getting into the Rupa of Jalandhara and come to the Antapura of Vrunda Devi. So when the Vishnu in the form of Jalandhara, he come to the Antapura of Vrunda Devi is very happy. She thought that her husband, who went to Devaloka to defeat Kailas Parvata, to defeat Parameshwara, had returned back successfully after winning the battle. Because she had the determination that till he come back successfully, I will not get up from this place. But now Jalandhara came. Actually, it is not Jalandhara, it is Vishnu. So now she is very happy and he get up from that place and her sankalpa has been broken. Now she offering the prasada of that puja to Jalandhara. So during that offering that prasada, she touches the feet of Jalandhara. It is actually not Jalandhara, it is Mahavishnu only in the disguised form. So when she touches, it is almost all she is touching a Parapurusha other than her husband. So that time her Pativata Vrata has been gone completely. So that time Parameshwara's hand gone up and by Trishula, Parameshwara cut the head of Jalandhara and that head now came all the way and fall on the Antapura of Vrunda Devi in front of Vishnu. Now by looking at the head of the Jalandhara, now Vrunda Devi is confused. One Jalandhara is already there, then who is this? And that time she come to know that yes, somebody has cheated me. That time Vishnu told, I came here in the form of Jalandhara, but actually not I am Jalandhara. This is your husband who is Jalandhara, who is committed adharma after repeated warning also. Therefore we have to do this. There is no option for us, so we are bound to do this particular cheating. Now Vrunda Devi was angry and she is also very much upset because she is not expecting that a god who she is working from her childhood itself will going to cheat her in this way. Mahal Vishnu accepted that yes, I have cheated you, but I have cheated you for the good cause. But still Vrunda Devi was not convinced and she has given a curse to Mahavishnu. You came here to my Antapura. but stayed here just like a stone without any emotions. But I was worshipping you with all emotions. But you came here as an emotional less person, like a stone. So you become a stone in future. So this is a curse given by Vrinda Devi to Mahavishnu. And Mahavishnu is get converted into a stone. And that stone is even today also, it is worshipped with all the holiness. And that stone is called as Shaligrama. That stone is called as Shaligrama. If you go in southern areas of our country, so they will worship Vishnu in the form of this Saligrama. For the Vaishnavas, Mahavaishnavas, Sri Vaishnavas, this Saligrama is very, very precious and holy. So daily they will do Abhisheka for this Saligrama. Saligrama is a special type of stone which is available in some hill areas. Now anyway, so now Vishnu is get converted to Shaligrama. Virtually it is nothing but a stone-like structure. Now when Vishnu is get converted to Shaligrama, he become normal or neutral. The Kala Chakra is get affected. Including Parameshwara, including Rishis, Devendras, everybody is now worried. If there is no Vishnu, who will do the Loka Kalyana? Now Lakshmi, the wife of Mahavishnu, she herself come down to the Antapura of Vrinda Devi along with Devendra and so many other Rishis and requested Vrinda Devi to please relieve this Shapa Vimukti. Please relieve this Shapa. So that time Vrinda Devi told, he pretended like my husband. Mahavishnu pretended like my husband and cheated me. I was wholeheartedly with the purity of all my mind. I thought he is Mahavishnu. He is my husband. But he actually cheated me. As I have touched him, my Pativrata dharma has been gone. So therefore, I will go into, or he has to marry me. Then only this Shapa will go into relief. Mahavishnu told, yes, I am agreed for that. So in such a way, Mahavishnu married Vrinda Devi. But as soon as the marriage is over, what Vrinda Devi did is, she hold the Rinda portion, that is head portion, dyed head portion of the Jalandara, and she has jumped into the Agni, Chita Agni of Jalandara and undergo Sahagamana. Now this was the story. The area from where this Sahagamana takes place, that means where the Vrinda Devi jumped into the Chitagni of Jalandara after marrying Vishnu, because she is satisfied. Vishnu accepted him as his wife. So she is now thought, my life is now become complete. And now she jumped into the Chitagni of Jalandara and her Antya is there. The area from where she jumped Chitagni, from after the pacification of this Chitagni, from there one herb grows out. That herb was very, very powerful herb. Now what Mahavishnu did is, Vrinda Devi is not there now, so he is married to this herb and he named this herb as Tulasi. He named this herb as Tulasi and married with this particular Tulsi. Vriksha. Every year, according to the Hindu culture, Utthana Dwadashi, in the Kartika Masa, Utthana Dwadashi, so we always believe that, see, this Vivaha takes place. Mahavishnu marries with the Tulsi. And on that day, even today also, it is celebrated as Tulasi Puja. After Deepavali, after 15 days, Tulsi Puja. In some part of the country, the same day has been celebrated as Dev Diwali. On that day, actually, this marriage took place. To showcase that every year, even today also, we celebrate this culture. So area from where, now what happens? The Mahavishnu is married with the Tulsi. Therefore, thereafter the story ends, it is very clearly told that Vishnu says, and for the Vishnu, Tulsi says that Tulsi will give an order that whoever who is worshipping Vishnu, if they are not offering the Tulsi Dala to the Vishnu, then they will not get any desired effects. Therefore, Tulasi Dala Priya Vishnu. Vishnu is always Tulasi Dala Priya. Tulasi is Vishnu Vallabha. So this is how the Tulsi herb evolved in the earth and its mythological importance. Medically or medicinally, Tulsi in Ayurveda is a very useful drug that we have already seen, and I have also posted a separate video on that. Tulsi is anti-infective. Tulsi is a stress buster. Tulsi is a disinfectant. Tulsi has got a strong aromatic smell. Tulsi gives a positive effect. Therefore, everybody in every home, there will be a Tulsi herb. So that Tulsi will be on the outer portion of our residence. There are very strict rules are there, because we know that Tulsi is nothing but Vrinda Devi. Vrinda Devi is a great Pativrata Stri. Therefore, before touching Tulsi, we should be always very careful. We should be very careful. So you cannot touch Tulsi plant in the afternoon hours. Ladies especially should not touch the Tulsi at all, because even in our culture also, when you are giving prasada or prasada in the form of the flowers and all, nobody will give Tulsi Dala to the females. Tulsi Dala will be only given to the males, not for the females. And females should not touch the Tulsi. Males also in the afternoon hours, they should not touch the Tulsi. Because the reason is very simple. It is mythologically, it is considered as religiously also, it is considered as a Tulsi is great Pativrata and nobody can touch her so simply and so casually. Even some of the days are there where touching the Tulsi or plucking the Tulsi is Tulsi Dhala is contraindicated. So this is all about the mythological story explained in Vishnu Purana and as well as the Padma Purana regarding the origin of Tulsi. I hope you enjoyed this story. Now try to correlate this positive points of this mythological story and please decode it scientifically by understanding the property of the Tulsi. Tulsi is called as Apeta Rakshasi. It will drive away the Rakshasas. Therefore, it is a disinfectant. Thank you very much, my dear friends. Again, we will meet with another important story related to Ayurveda. Till then, goodbye. Plus, please don't forget to subscribe my channel and also please give your please subscribe my channel and also give your valuable comments. Thank you very much.